Good morning. My name is Russ Adams, and I'm the Director of Cloud Architects here at Vlocity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a quick tour of our mobile capabilities, utilizing our Vlocity mobile app, as well as our responsive UI on Safari. So you can really access your information either through a web browser or through our mobile app itself. Where I'm going to start out is with our mobile app. So it's an iOS native application. Runs on iPhone all the way through the largest iPad that we have. When you log in, where you are brought is into the Vlocity Client IQ, which is really just a collection of forms, technical documents, video links, any type of information that you might want to, while you're working with the customer, right with them, go through, such as we'll click on this PDF here for digital forensics. We just grabbed a bunch of things off the web. And you can, share this article, review it with them, and that's really what our mobile application is designed to do: is give you a low-profile device that, right when you're working with your customer, you're able to share information, whether it's a document like this, or we'll click on this next one, which is a video link, and we can play this video link. So very much be multimedia in front of your customer, answer all their questions, and all this information, which is nice, is down below here. We can then share this information, either the link for this video or any of these documents here. We'll go ahead and stop this. Any of these documents here, what we can do is then type in their name and send this actual document or link to Mike Adams. It'll bring up Mike Adams, so that's who I'm working with. And now this document is attached to it, and I can send it to him. So very interactive, very quick to respond. It also supports lists, so that if I wanted to create a list, or if I already have a list of Mike's direct reports that I might want to also send this to, we can utilize that as well. Okay, let's continue on to the actual lists. We'll kind of go over here. So as part of our application, we can import campaign lists, company lists, so on and so forth. I can build lists so that I can send any of this information, the documents, the video links, the technical specs, at any time. I can send it right to them. Okay, our next link here is our schedule, where me as a user, I can see what my schedule is for the day. I can tap into it and take notes, see what my details are, blah, 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 while I'm working on this. And then we can save this and we're good to go. All right. And then finally, where we have most of our capabilities is in the client section. And this is when the next step over, when we log in here, we are brought in, so where you can see all of our accounts, all of our contacts. So if we go to all contacts, we're brought to Mike Adams. This is a guy that I do most of my work with here. We can see the customer stories. These are all the interactions that I've had with Mike in a chronological view. All right, so all the things, I can review this. Oh yeah, what was this meeting about? I can drill into it, and it'll bring in all of the meetings that are, all of the notes, all the things that we did that I can then follow up. Oh, we had to follow up a couple of cases, events. Okay, yep, I remember this. So it gives us up to the second information while I'm in the waiting room, or hey, while I am working with Mike. What's nice is we can also capture some profile tags with Mike, things that are important to him. So purchasing criteria, cost has always been important to him, but you know what? It's actually gone up quite a bit. He's actually now sees this as a 5, whereas configurability of his solution is now a 1. Okay, if we need to capture more, we can go ahead and click in here and now say, yep, coverage is also important, and so is reliability. Hit done, and now we can rank those. Well, these are a 1 and this is a 5 as well. All right, so these are just ways to capture information about my customers as I'm working with them, so that marketing later on or service can slice and dice this information and send the right materials to the right people, or as things change around these purchasing criteria, we can update our customers. And really, we can capture any kind of information about the customer, such as their personal interests here. Okay, you know what? He doesn't really like architecture anymore or golf, but he is into backpacking these days and motorcycling. So we can go ahead and capture all this information again for our marketing department to slice and dice and then utilize as necessary. And then what's also nice is that we can go through and do any type of interaction, set up a new event, a new opportunity with with Mike here. So we can bring this up, enter in the information, okay, and the stage is going to be, yep, we're just needs analysis, great. We'll save it, and now we have a new, I'm not going to go through everything, but that's fine. We're going to lose all of it, but it's going to enforce what fields need to be filled out there. We can say set up a new event, a new case, new tasks. Now let's go over to the account piece of this. Okay, so these are our contacts. We can go ahead and go over to our accounts. It's going to bring in all of my accounts that I'm working with, and now I can get account view. We'll go to the Acme account here. Again, we're going to be presented with the customer story, all of my interactions at the account with all the contacts at this account. We can do profile tagging at this particular level as well. At the account level, we can go ahead and set up new events, cases, opportunities, as well as start doing some CPQ. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and launch into this home security Omni script, which is going to enable me to start quoting for this particular account here. And it's going to load all of the options, the pricings in here, the steps that we're going to walk through, and now it's presenting to me the steps over on the left-hand side, and then my options on the right-hand side. So let's go ahead and pick a base package. We'll pick this one. My card up top here is going to be updated with the monthly charges and the one-time charges, and I can pull that down at any time to take a detailed look at it. We'll go ahead and hit next so that we can see all the security equipment. Okay, so here are all my options in the security equipment part of this. All right, that looks good. I'm going to pick a couple of these. And what this is doing is when I finish up this, it's going to create a quote and an opportunity that will, with all this information in it, that we can then submit as necessary as we're working with the customer. And really, this could be any type of equipment from a complex networking, IPVPN, wave type products, all the way down to very simplistic security packages or one item that we're doing here. Okay, so yes, we have an agreement if you're going to do this, and now we'll go ahead and complete the order, and this will go ahead and push the order through. Okay, let's go ahead and come back, and you can have multiple Omni scripts. So that was a home security. Then we can also start one for media sales, which is going to launch into a new Omni script, create a new opportunity and quote, walking us through a different set of products here. Completely different set of steps that we're going to go through, and I can work with the customer, but it's using the same templates. So all this to create is metadata driven, very easy to do, and expose either on the sales desktop or on the mobile device that we're doing here. Okay, some different widgets here. This is kind of a more compact widget. Okay, and we'll add some of these. Customer likes all this because we're working with their restaurant here, the Acme restaurant and bar, and his customers love all the sports packages, so that's what we're adding here. And like I said, at any time we can come up and see what our total solution is here up at the top. We can see all the items, quantities, our monthly recurring, non-recurring. Yeah, that's probably all we should do, so I'll kind of stop there. All right, so now I'm going to switch gears and let's go over to our Safari application here, where we're going to look to Salesforce. We're just going to show you utilizing Safari to access Vlocity responsive UI here. And I'm going to go ahead and log into the application here. Let it log in here. It brings us into the Vlocity Salesforce application, where if I go to the home screen, we have access to analytics, so we can show all the wave analytics right from here. Any type of dashboard, we can drill into these dashboards to get the additional information. If we come to the account screen view, so that we can take a look at all of the items that we're working with, we'll just go into this HSBC account here. What's nice is it's going to display all the information, detailed information about the account. As it's loading, let it finish loading. We'll be able to see the assets, all the orders that are on this account. So here's the service assets. We can expand these out, see all the child items, billing assets. We can now drill into a particular order here to get access to the order manager, where we can see all the products and services. We can update these products and services, go through the configurator at any time. So here's the Vlocity order manager with all the sales catalog images. So as you can see, it's kind of reduced because of the responsive design, but it is still very usable here as we go through. And if we want to add additional products, we can go ahead and do that. Add to cart, and it's going to update our cart with the co-location cabinet. Bring in the monthly reoccurring charge, non-reoccurring charge, all this. And then we can go ahead and review the cart here as well to see all the products and services that are in it. Okay, so you have access to all this through the quoting and ordering capabilities that I can approve this order, I can reject an order, update discounts as need be, opportunities. So this is the orders, but we can also go to any of the opportunities and go through, take a look at those quotes. So you have access to all this information just using Safari because of our responsive UI capabilities. You can do it through the mobile device or right through here as well. Okay. Opportunity Manager will pop up here as it loads. Got the price book, and there you go. Okay. So all in the web recording there, took you through our Vlocity mobile app, which is native iOS, showed you all the capabilities and functionality there, and then also brought you into our responsive UI and our responsive design as part of our application so that you can use Safari to access a lot of this information as well. Okay, thank you very much.